All right, it's June 12th. I'm starting this reading at the hour of the sun. I got a lot going on in the energy. I'm not sure if I even want to get right into this because it's going to go a little bit deep. Okay. It's going to go a little bit deep. I just want to tap base with energies real quick. I do have tea leaf out. I have my tarot. I have Chinese elements. I'm going to get started with this first. And I think I'm going to leave my astrology reading for later because there was a lot happening earlier this morning. With this moon in Virgo, first quarter moon energy, energy is like picking up quick. All right, lots of quintiles, and we experienced some squares earlier this morning, so a little tension. Still focusing more so on healing. All right, let's just keep going. Just get the energy. Let's get the reading out first, and I'll tap into the astrology later. Align with your purpose. Knowledge brings wisdom. Sharing your gifts. The sharing your gifts card came out yesterday. All right, the fire tiger. And I have the wood rat and the wood ox here. So interesting. I don't know, number 12. I'm starting this reading at 12 something. What is it? 12:05 I'm right now. All right. So ones and twos, new beginnings and balance. These two numbers in numerology. That's what they mean. All right. Let's see what the book has. Oops. Says the wood rat as the first pillar is the sexagenary cycle of 60 pillars. Pretends that a new beginning is in store. Wood is associated with the element of spring, and this card emphasizes stepping into a path of new growth. You've been doing the work and living in alignment with your purpose. The path ahead is clear, and it's time for you to take a step farther in the direction of your dreams. Everything is as it should be, with heaven and earth and aligned with the wood rat pillar. Know that you are more than ready for the journey ahead. Your knowledge and skills will take you far. Keep learning to enrich your resources. The water element of the rat is the earthly frequency that supports the yang wood in the heavenly frequency, creating a continuous cycle of growth. Adopt a beginner's mind to fully experience what's waiting for you on the other side. So the message from heaven says wood as the element of the expansion supports a long-term vision and a growth mindset. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years from now? Like a tree, yang wood doesn't grow tall overnight, but keeps reaching higher as years go by. See each progress, no matter how small, as a stepping stone towards something greater. The message from Earth says, in the spirit of the rat, a yang water sign associated with oceans and seas keeps your eye on the horizon and your imagination for into the future. Take another step into the word, in toward your dreams, and jump in. Don't overthink it. The wood ox number 2 says knowledge brings wisdom. Yin wood in the heavenly stem of the wood ox pillar represents a flexible mind, one that's interested, curious, and open to different viewpoints. This card emphasizes the critical role of knowledge in your personal and professional growth. Your guides would like to remind you to always be open to learning something new every day. Knowledge leads to wisdom and the key to a higher consciousness and enlightenment. The ox as a yin earth sign is nurturing and resourceful, but also complicated. There's more than meets the eye with the ox when the ox appears. Hidden yin water in the ox serves as a message to dive deeper into the subject matter to unearth buried wisdom, while hidden yin metal points to discovering inner treasures. The wood ox pillar often appears when you're experiencing a lack of progress despite your best efforts. Your current blockage is the divine nudging you to upgrade your skill set with new insights and experiences. Read and listen more. Seek advice from a mentor or a coach. Engage with those who inspire you. Invest in that course you've been thinking about taking, or enroll in a higher education program to open new doors. So the message from heaven, Yin Wood highlights an open mind, unencumbered by attachments, beliefs, and expectations. Stay curious to keep feeding the mind. Message from Earth, the ox may value persistence and consistency above all, but you must also be able to detach from your routines and go within the flow with the situations that call for it. So interesting enough that it's saying like open yourself up to new doors of wisdom and knowledge. Last night I found myself, I'll share it with you guys real quick. I told you guys I was working on numerology, but I had to like master the Chaldean order. Good morning, by the way. With what I was learning here with this energy, because I started off with like the alphabet and what every number, you know, falls in with that energy. But according to tarot, numerology also has like a number, you know, sequence here. So with wands and cups and swords and pentacles, obviously it falls in the energy of, what is it? Spring, summer, fall, and winter. And then it also represents the fire, the water, the air, and the earth. But every number means something according to the number of numerology. So number 1, all right, very significant to new beginnings. Number 2 is bringing things back into balance. Good morning, or good afternoon, should I say. All right, so what am I reading? I'm reading the 5 Elements Oracle, sweetie. All right, so that's the energy right now. I don't know, the number 12 could be of significance. Once again, 12th house in astrology is going to be Pisces energy. All right, so we are with the moon in Virgo. We're going to see an opposition to Pisces energy tomorrow. But I'm not going to get too much into detail real quick with like this astrology stuff. I'm going to leave that for another reading. That we have a lot going on. And it's more so happening tomorrow. Today, wherever you are in the world, there was lots of squares in conjunctions, meaning quincunx energy, disharmony, when it comes to the moon in Virgo. All right, over to the Gemini energies. Okay, so let's get into the reading. I don't know what's going to happen here, what's going on, but we're going to see. Saying open yourself up to new wisdom and knowledge. Something you want to learn about? What do you want to learn about? Open yourself up to that. I was up 1 o'clock in the morning last night, literally focusing on numerology. I don't know why, but I was interested in it. So Spirit was leading me somewhere there, and I kind of mastered it by being able to just write it down. When I write something down, I remember it better. So maybe that could be significant for you. If you're working on a specific project, or if you're reading a book or something that catches your eye, write it down in a way where you can remember, you know, in order for you to move forward with that knowledge and that wisdom. All right, I don't know. What's this? 10 of Pentacles right away. All right, so there's opportunity for growth here. All right. It's giving me like heavy wisdom and knowledge. It's Virgo's energy. Mercury in Virgo, to be exact. Mercury in Virgo is in its domicile energy, right? Mercury can sometimes be a trickster planet, but in Virgo, it's like you have to be very efficient in whatever it is that you're working on here. All right. So Virgo being an earth sign, it's giving me like stay grounded, all right, down to earth. It's giving me like stay patient when you're working on something. Try not to rush through something. Try to get all the facts, get into the details, stay organized with the information. It's just calling like for you to be really analytical right now. Okay. Let's see what else. The 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands can mean like open yourself up to new challenges. I love this card because it looks like everybody's fighting, but nobody's touching each other. All right. Definitely open up your mindset to different opportunities, new challenges, and where you can gain more knowledge. All right. The 5 of Wands is Leo's energy. So Leo's energy allows you to be creative, self-expressive. All right. To be more so in the spotlight. So whatever wisdom that you're, you know, carrying right now, utilize that to do something else with it. Right? So the fact that I use tarot and now I want to learn about numerology, it's like, okay, how can I utilize my tarot knowledge moving forward with the next project, right? So stepping into numerology, yes, it utilizes the alphabet, but I want to know more so about the number sequence. So something about math here, I don't know. I don't know. All right, the Princess of Jars. This is like opening up your heart space to new experiences, right? What sparks your heart space? Whatever it is that you are gaining wisdom and knowledge about, it has to be where you have specific interest in it, where it's like emotionally it makes you consent. Okay. Let's see. The Magician, so that you can manifest, you know, and continue moving forward on your journey here. You have everything you need in order to keep learning. All right. I don't know if you have like, look at this card, you guys. It's showing me like the aura around you is like you being able to manifest whatever you want, whatever you put your mindset to. It's like as long as you use those tools that's given to you to tap into the next thing and then to the next thing. All right, whether you're passionate about it, whether you know you need to open yourself up to more knowledge, whether it is supposed to be like a new skill. All right, something that emotionally makes you happy. That's what the magician is all about. It's like you have every tool possible for you to go into the next project. All right, so heavy Mercury here. I got the Ten of Pentacles, Mercury and Virgo. The magician is Mercury's energy for Gemini and Virgo. All right, Five of Wands, that's Saturn, so be patient. All right, continue to be concentrated. I believe that came out in yesterday's reading. All right, so concentrate on what it is that you want to go after. Let's see. The Empress is here. That's perfect. All right, so it's creativity. That's what it is. Be creative. I like it. It's like you stepping into, I don't want to say stepping into the unknown because you know the path that you're on right now, but it's more so saying be more creative with it. Okay. Utilizing your imagination. The Two of Pentacles. There's a need to remain balanced right now overall. See, what happens when the moon is in Virgo, it calls for lots of order, lots of, how do you say it? Organization, all right, to perfection. You want everything done to perfection. So remaining balanced right now, like, yeah, you want to put your mind to something, but not overdoing it, all right? Like, you can sometimes drive yourself nuts. Like, last night, I was just like, once I got the first spread done with the amount of numbers that I was going through and I understood what was happening, I was able to go into the following element and say, okay, now I understand where this placement goes. So not overdoing it, but staying organized more so mentally. Like balance those energies out. Yeah, King of Pentacles, and that's what's going to lead you towards success. Okay. Let's just see more so what's in the environment right now. This is good energy, really good energy. A heavy Virgo here. The Princess of Wands. So it's what you're passionate about is what you're tapping in. I have the Princess of Wands and the Princess of Jars, meaning the heart space and your passion, your desires. All right, so it could be definitely creativity. She's really beautiful on this card too. So the color yellow could be of significance. I see lots of yellow here. That is the solar plexus chakra. What's in here that flipped over? Let me see. The Five of Jars. The Five of Cups. This energy is Mars and Scorpio. So you have to have endurance is what it is right now. All right. You have to have endurance. Keep going. Keep striving for what you want to achieve. One more. Anyway, what I was saying, solar plexus chakra. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. It's the vitality that you have behind, you know, what you're doing here. Like, what is the purpose of you doing that? Align yourself with your purpose. All right. So the Ace of Wands. All right, something that you're truly passionate about and expressing that. All right. I want to get a different oracle on this. Do I want that one? No. Let me tap into the spirit animal real quick. This deck is so big. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't know if you've seen yesterday's reading, but the outer spirit is what just fell out. You are never alone. Something about the heart. Yesterday's reading had lots of heart energy in it. It's like, what sparks your heart space? That's what you're going to keep going after. I don't know. Number 42. All right, so 4 and 2, that's 6. 6 in numerology is harmony. Yeah. Harmony, ease, and balance. That's what we were just talking about. All right, so the 6th house of significance, Virgo's energy. I'm telling you, heavy on the Virgo. Like, even if this is career and what you want to do pertaining to, like, your day-to-day routine, that type of thing. What you want to continue to put hard work in, what keeps you in alignment, like, in equilibrium with your mind, your body, and your spirit. It has a lot to do with the 6th house, Virgo's energy. Like, you want to perfect something. And you may not be knowing, like, which way you want to go with things, but it says you're never alone. Right. What else do we have here? Where's the O falling in place? Yeah, for sure. That's so crazy. It says a rebirth is assured. I got the bat spirit here. So, real quick, you guys. The letter O falls into place with the number 6 in numerology. All right, so that's in perfect alignment with the number on this card. All right, with the otter spirit. Now the B falls into place with the number 2, but I'm seeing this number 5 on here. 5 brings in change. All right, so stay open to change, because whatever you go into, that change is going to bring some sort of rebirth into your energy. It's going to give you another spark of excitement, I feel. All right, the 5th house is definitely significant with that energy. The 5th house is like fun, excitement, it's joy, it's contentment, it's self-expression, it's creativity. All right, so the 5th and the 6th house being of significance here. All right, so we got you're never alone, a rebirth is assured, and spirit has a plan. All right, so leave it to spirit. All right, we got the numbers 3 and 5. That's going to reduce to the number 8. The number 8 is manifestation. Perfect. All right, I'll read them out to you guys real quick. Oh, yeah, 42. All right, so the otter spirit says, like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words that you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have to offer for them. Now is the time for a joyful celebration of love in your life that expresses a friendship and companionship. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with full attention, saying I care and you matter. Make time for friendship. Outer Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love you and care about you. You are never alone and you are always loved. All right, so if you feel a lack of love right now, maybe that's why the Outer Spirit is coming out. All right, letting you know that you're never alone. Let's go to number 5. All right. So this is the bat spirit. That's interesting. I saw bats yesterday night. Yeah, sure did. It says, after something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured, just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you have to give up in the depths of the old are still present in the new. Amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of the rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. That spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all of your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. That spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, now that come morning, all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is right for you. All right, let's look at number 35. Okay. All right, so this is the koala spirit. The spirit has a plan. This is a pretty card. All right, so that's the koala. Here goes the bat. And then the otter spirit has the big old heart. All right. Let me shut up. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we all have what we need, that spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly, with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance that you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in your spirit's plans for you and know that you are loved and cherished. All right, so love and cherished right now is in the energy. I'm seeing 5, 6, and 8. I'm seeing 3s. I'm seeing 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so that's balance, creativity, foundation, and changes. Okay. If we look at 6 and 8, that's going to be harmony and manifestation. All right, so that's what we have there. All right, so those initials could be of significance, B, O, or K. Yeah. All right. Hello. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see. I just seen the turtle spirit down at the bottom of the deck. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what that card says. All right, you guys. What's going on in the energy? Let's look at the tea leaf. So majors, Magician, Empress. That's Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. Well, there is 2 Sabian symbols that I can definitely share with you guys. All right, I got the Spear card here. Heartache over what you no longer have. Flew out the damn deck there. All right. I believe there was it a trine today? Yeah. All right, so with Mars and Taurus trining over to the moon in Virgo, happened earlier this morning at 2 degrees, and I believe it was like, what was that? 2 degrees and 24 minutes, this earth energy that we're speaking about. All right, so the moon in Virgo at 3 degrees, when we round up, it spoke about 2 angels bringing in protection, affirmation of higher personal power. It says we are compromised, surrounded, and interpenetrated by structure, life energy, which can appear to us as light beings. So feeling the presence of non-physical beings of light. That's crazy because I woke up this morning, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to use the restroom, and I'm like, all right, listen, why I can't go back to sleep now? All right, but I ended up sending out a message, and then I did fall back to sleep. When I woke up, it was like meditation music in my ear because I fell asleep with my AirPod in, and it was like, and I was like, oh. So I don't know, maybe in my dreams I was like tapping base with the angels. I don't know. It says it is only in times of trouble that we access the highest possibilities of self, breaking through to a greater degree of faith and the corresponding growth of further possibility. Whether we focus on the more scientific or the more religious explanations is not our major concern. Guardian angels or unseen dimensions of the personal psyche, what matters is that we find the strength to cope, grow through the dark periods. All right, so this one spoke about security. It says, we feel secure when holding alive the certainty that angels are protecting us. All right, so if you feel protected right now, I'm pretty sure you are. All right, so the second Sabian symbol with the Mars and Taurus energy at 3 degrees is steps up to a lawn blooming with clover. I believe we did see the clover card yesterday's reading. All right, speaking about good fortune coming in. So this one speaks about determined effort. So determination is definitely what we want right now with Mars being in Taurus. Mars is wanting action and like moving forward, right? So this one says the path of a humble aspirant towards self-fulfillment after seeing the light. So determined effort to find the way. So each of us is both passive and active as an agency by which spiritual energies interact with materiality. Our life journey is impactful upon all that we touch, and this is reciprocal. We struggle towards fulfilling all that is within our nature by exerting ourselves with a humble yet trusting determination. And this one speaks about hopefulness. It says we need to be both optimistic and adaptable. And that's what the energy is requiring right now with this moon in Virgo is adaptability, because we're in this mutable moon cycle. All right. So heartache over what you no longer have is what flew out the deck there. Let's see what else we get. All right. You're never alone. All right. So if you feel like you don't have something, or, you know, that's just in the energy, then this is why you need to open yourself up to new possibilities, new pathways. All right, whether you enjoy doing something, move on to the next thing. I got the Ace of Pentacles down on the bottom of the deck as well. So Ace of Wands is here, the King of Pentacles is here, the Empress, the Magician, and the Ten of Pentacles. I like it. Yeah, news of birth or new business opportunities are going to be presented with the Stork card here. So maybe whatever you lost or, you know, had to step away from in the past is like, let that shit go already. Because new things are opening up for you. Whoa. All right, so the Stork is like new beginnings. I would rather see like, I think the Two of Cups kept coming out in yesterday's reading. That speaks about birth with Venus and Cancer's energy. All right, the Stork always gives me like that fertility energy and a birth. And I mean, we do have the Empress here, so. The Empress always shows in the deck as pregnant. This one more so is focusing on creativity. Okay. The Butterfly. It says it's a change for the better. All right. So transformation. Butterflies definitely go from what? Caterpillars into butterflies. I don't know. You guys do the math. Okay. I'm not a scientist here. You think I am. Let's see. So definitely new beginnings. All right, I'm starting to look at everything more so as numerology. So the letter S falls into where it's in alignment with under the number 1. All right, so new beginnings, and you have it here twice. And then the B falls under balance. All right, so you guys want to know something interesting? Right, my name is Jazz. And Jazz in numerology falls all under number 1, all new beginnings. So being a natural leader, being ambitious, being like very like innovative, that type of thing. So I love what I do. I try to get creative with everything that I do. Okay. Whatever is happening right now, it's like, it's good. It's going to be a good change. A very good change. I see orange here. A lot of orange. What's that? Sacral. So fertility, creativity. It's a divine feminine energy. And it represents the water signs, actually. All right, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I see happiness coming out of the deck here. And then there's the broken ring. So if you're parting ways in either romance and or business, it's going to like give you a change for the better. All right. Oh, excuse me. Spirit corrected my ass real quick. It has to be with career. All right. So if you're stepping away from one thing and stepping into the new, it's for the better. And always stay open to gaining knowledge. All right. Because knowledge brings wisdom. That's what we're working on here. Let's go a little bit more. Well, damn. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. That Valley card came out yesterday, too. I feel like the energy is like right spilling over here. Okay. The Lion is time to act. So Leo's energy, that Leo moon could have been significant. Like getting creative. Marriage, wow. I normally don't get this many Astro House cards in here. I already have 2. 3 to be exact, because there's the career one. So happiness, marriage, and career. It's giving me heavy, like, staying committed to something that makes you happy in your career. It's giving me like a Venus in Virgo energy. And that's what it is. And I'm thinking of the card in my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. That card speaks about like discrimination. For some reason, I'm feeling that energy. And here's the damn bat again. What's going on with the damn bats? All right. It says here, take care. Enemies are working against you. I saw bats yesterday. 2 of them to be exact. I don't know. It says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding under the bat card. So somebody's probably like going against you when it pertains to your spiritual enlightenment and the journey that you're on right now. And don't allow people to get in the way of that. Anyway, spirit, you're protected, all right? Because obviously spirit's working on your plan here. You're not alone. A rebirth is assured. Whatever you're supposed to be tapping in with now, you will be. All right? This is like a commitment coming in pertaining to marriage, to your career. There's a shift that's happening to be able to align you with your purpose. All right. Let me see something. Let me pull from this Black Moon Lilith deck here. Neptune. Interesting. Because I said the number 12. All right. Neptune rules the 12th house. So magic, imagination, and illusions in this deck specifically. Having a lot to do with the energy of the third eye. It's your vision. All right. So if you have psychic potential, your intuition could be high at this time. Something like that. Let's read it out. Number 30. You reduce 30, it reduces down to 3, which is creativity. Empress energy. All right. It says magic, imagination, and illusion. You are a master magician. Where is it? Right here. All right. It says when the Neptune card shows up in an oracle reading, the universe wants to remind you of your natural superpower. Take time to dive into your spiritual alchemy and manifestation practice. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want to create your vision to embody? Paint it, write it, act it out, make a vision board. In any way, set intentions for your reality. When we work, it says when we work with our imaginations and treat fantasy as reality, the universe can pick up exactly what we want and create synchronicities to make it happen. Neptune cosmically thins the veil between the natural and the spiritual world so that you can channel your visions into reality through your imagination. In astrology, Neptune is the planet of illusions, dreams, and the spiritual unknown, psychic ability, creativity, deceit, and seclusion. As Neptune moves through the sky, its connection with other planets creates fantasy, bends reality, and can cause what was once deemed solid in our lives to dissolve. Neptune in Roman mythology, Poseidon in ancient Greece, was the god of the sea, complete with his powerful Triton. Neptune is the modern planetary ruler of the spiritual water sign of Pisces. It is a generational planet. People around the same age share the same Neptune placement, making its transit a collective experience. Your Neptune sign can tell you how to channel magic in your imagination in this lifetime. It can also provide shadow work around self-sacrifice and addictions. So finding your Neptune placement in your birth chart and match it to the following list. I'll read them out to you guys. It says your spiritual and creative power according to your Neptune sign. So Neptune in Virgo from 1928 to 1943, practical self-sacrifice. Neptune in Libra from 1942 to 1957, you're focusing more so on cooperative magic. Neptune in Scorpio, 1956 to 1970, transformative creativity. Neptune in Sagittarius, 1970 to 1984, rebellious beliefs. Neptune in Capricorn, 1984 to 1998, structured visions. That's my Neptune, is in Capricorn. All right, and then Neptune in Aquarius, 1998 to 2012, humanitarian service. I feel like these are the upcoming generations, all right? And then the Neptune in Pisces from 2011 to 2026, utilizing your imagination. All right, so your imagination is the most powerful magical tool to possess. Use it to make your dreams a reality. And Neptune is in its domicile energy right now. All right, currently up to 2026, where it will then be moving into, I think it dips into Aries in 2025 as well. Hold on a second. I be swearing I know my stuff, and I don't even be checking on this. Hold on. What's going on? Okay, I was about to freak out. Alright, so Neptune in Aries, it says determined and passionate energies and creative projects, high level of spirituality, deep inner knowing through intuitive insights and psychic abilities. It does step in 2025, and it will be there until 2039, it looks like. Okay, so heavy on your visions right now, what you want to bring into manifestation, utilizing your imagination to bring things into the reality. All right. I don't know, I've been heavy on like spiritual work lately. I don't know why, it just happened. Okay, so I'm going with the flow here. I see Eve down at the bottom of the deck, the divine feminine awakening. All right, we read this part out the other day. I won't read it again. You guys can go check out my collective readings from last week. All right, so Neptune's in the energy. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. Obviously, there's new beginnings. Go towards your happiness. Go towards you want to stay committed to pertaining to career. All right, part ways from the past and focus more so on maybe starting up your own business. I don't know. Maybe you're doing spiritual work. I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.